What is going on? Good bitches, bad bitches, and everything that's in between. It's me, it's Ethan, it's Optimus Tunchi. Alright, today we have what I assume will be a quick one. We actually don't have a review because all of these have already been on the channel before, I think so. Maybe not in their own videos, but I'm pretty sure they have at least made an appearance on the channel. We will be doing a ranking of the top 4 of the 4 Doja Disposables that I have tried. We're doing the top 4. Now, oh shit. I have to preface, this is not all 4. This is all 4 that we have around here. I have not seen any other flavors, but I've done some looking online. I have found these 4, and I found 3 others that I have not come across. That being Zope, which I'm actually really looking for. That'd be really nice. A Cherry Runs, and a Cinnamon Milk. Or sorry, I think it was a Cinnamon Roll. So, I'm pretty sure also maybe some of these are like New York licensed disposables, and they might have different flavors. But for me, for the California Dispo, we have, and let's go through all 4. Here we got Permanent Marker. Here we got, this one's Laser Gun. This is Sangria. And then here we got the Coffin Candy. If we're talking about prices, these are not cheap at all. These are like 50 out the door, no discount. I'm able to get a pretty good like 25% off Dojas, so I can get them for like 40 out the door. But that really is as much as I'm comfortable spending. I guess if we're getting into it, I'm not the hugest fan of the hardware. A lot of times the tank, it's really hard to read how much is in there, and also sometimes you'll get one that's like half full, and it's quite strange. Also, it clogs. It's kind of hard to get a real big hit. If you preheat that shit, it will blow, and it will blow really magnificently. But I don't really like a disposable or a pin that like, oh, you gotta preheat it, or you gotta take a blinker for it to be like a nice hit. That should just be the disposable. So especially with something at this price point, I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't have checked these live resin disposables out if they didn't have the Doja name on them. These have super cool hardware. It's all screen. It's all screen with the dank tank on the side. As you can see, this is the laser gun. She is on her way out. But it's basically all screen, all hardware. So I'm a little concerned. Maybe they put like burning it on the back burner. One of our videos coming up, we're gonna be checking the inside of one of these disposables. We're gonna be cracking one open. This is not this one though. We're just been smoking them. All right, Laser Gun. So Laser Gun is a mix of Georgia Pie and Z. A lot of the disposables that I have, I would say, 3 of the 4 are Z mixes. The standout being a Permanent Marker. And I would say this is the least cool out of the laser guns. It's just or not out of the laser guns, out of the Z mixes. It just nearly isn't enough Z, and if you're doing Z, then you gotta do Z. And there's nothing against laser gun, but I think it's a great complementary strain. It's just kind of too late to just be smoking straight laser gun. So that's going as 4th. It's just too damn cakey cookie. I just not a strain I like, especially with like live resins or vapes. Maybe I could get down with some flour, but actually I do really enjoy laser gun flour. Just with live resin, I'm gonna want something sweeter. It's kind of just like a bland bread, sweet bread. Again, not bad. If we're gonna, okay, let's start ranking these. And if this is the worst, then we're gonna start this one off at 7.3. 7.3. If you know, that's not bad at all. I would say I'd start getting a little upset under 6. But that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. All right. Number 3. Let's get a rip on it first. Actually, no. Yeah. Let's do it. So number 3, we have Doja's Permanent Marker. Let's get the preheat in. Cheers. That's really fucking fire. I love Permanent Marker. I'm a huge marker fiend. So I was actually surprised that this wouldn't be. I was doing some thought, and I'm like, that Permanent Marker is gonna be number 1. But actually, really doing some reflecting, I was really impressed by these other Z strains. So I like having my socks blown off. So I was expecting this Permanent Marker to be my favorite. And it's not because it's bad. It's really fucking good. It's like dead on Permanent Marker. I don't even think I've had preferred cured OG marker, and it's a competition. They both have pros, both have cons, but I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it a lot. So they do. I'm not going to lie. This might be a little bit of misinformation. So I know that each color. So there's different colors in the back. This one's a little lighter, and this one's a little darker. That is depending on if it's indica, sativa, or hybrid. So I think maybe the darker ones are sativas, the lighter ones are indicas, something like that. But that's the show, which is indica and sativa. I thought that was cool. If you give a fuck about that, you know that I don't. But anyways, let's get into number 2. All right, number 2. This is the dead one. This is the dead one that we're not going to be able to hit. This is Jesus Christ. Let me see if I can find it. This is Coffin Candy. Coffin Candy. Actually, let me figure out the genetics real quick, and I'll be right. All right. So Coffin Candy is a runt and a strawberry scalato. If you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of runts by itself. I think runts has been normalized, where it's like, oh, runts is a candy. Very rarely do you find a runts that's like super candy. I feel like that's kind of a lie. So I'm really happy that they're mixing the runts with something more candy. A strawberry scalato, something I'm not too familiar with, something I don't see around too much. At least not in the dispensary. I think I've seen some like rosin online. It's unique. All that to say, it's a Z, but it's a unique Z. It's like kind of it's like a plant. It's really crazy. This was one of the most plants. Like it feels like from the earth. It sucks. I want to hit this again. It's dead though. I'm just looking on the inside of the coil. I can see the innards. This will be the one that we'll be dissecting in the What's Inside a Doja Disposable video. We're gonna be destroying the Coffin Candy. But yeah, number 2. I was really impressed. This was actually the first one I had, so it really got me excited for him, and I didn't really get let down that much after this. Oh shit! I forgot to rank permanent marker. Permanent marker. This if 7. I mean, 7.6, 7.6, 7.7, 7.7, 7.7. Yeah, 7.7, and then we'll crank the the Coffin Candy. We'll do that right at 7.9. 7.9, meaning that the number 1 best Doja live resin disposable that I've had out of these 4 that I've ever been able to find in the California dispensaries, it's going to the Sangria. Sangria is a classic. It's a Wizard Trees mix of it's Skittles and... Alright, you can tell I'm high because I literally knew this before I started filming, and I forgot in between these blinkers. Sangria is a mix of some Thin Mint cookies and some Z, like a minty cookie, and then some Z. This one is my favorite. If you get that preheat, if you get that big hit in, then it is Z on Z on Z. With not every strain, honestly, none of the other strains out of these disposable had this effect, but it was kind of an inhale-exhale effect, where the inhale was Z on Z, that fruit Z, and then that exhale was that nice like cookie cinnamon roll on this good like sweet bread. I will gladly preheat this one and then take a fat hit. You know what, fuck it, let's do the blinker. Let's do the blinker on this one, and I'll show you the blinker screen. Because it doesn't blink, it just turns off. So let's do it. Blinker on the Sangria. Alright guys, that has been my top 4 best Doja Disposables. We're ranking all 4 of the Doja Disposables that I've tried. My personal best, what I think is the best from the California rec market Doja live resin disposables. Let me know, have you guys tried the Doja Disposables? Let me know in the comments below, and if you have, what is your favorite? Or just let me know what's your favorite Doja strain in general. I'm sure they might have a disposable of it. If they do, I'll let you know. But yeah, I've been Optimus Tunchi. Ethan, thank you for checking out the video. I really appreciate every single one of you. If you ever comment, I always see comments. You know that. I'm never leaving you out in the dry. You know, I'm always here for recommendations. If there's anything you want to see, let me know. Shit, that's all I gotta say. Peace, them plants.